How's it going, guys? Schwo here, and it's been a pretty interesting week for Gears. Got all kinds of news for you guys. Rod had a Q&A Monday or Tuesday. I think it was Monday. And we also got this 12 days of Gearsmas going on. So without further ado, let's jump right into the action. Okay, from Rod's Q&A, or it's hard to call him a Q&A because a lot of the times they just announce things and talk about stuff. But it doesn't matter. Let's check this out. So it was the first thing was about what time Ram Shadow comes out. And speaking of Ram Shadow, I played it. I loved it. It was honestly my favorite campaign in all of Gears. But I'm gonna do a full review like later on in the week or maybe on the weekend, because there's gonna be spoilers, and I know not everybody gets to play it on the first day and things of that nature. So I will post all that on the weekend and let you guys know how I felt about that. But as for now, back on track, we're going to talk about the stream. And okay, first off, the next DLC, he was... I hate when they do this. It's like, he was like, well, we can't really announce anything, but hypothetically, there could be a multiplayer-only DLC in mid-January or something like that. So basically what he's trying to say is in mid-January is when we'll see the next DLC, and it's going to be all multiplayer. And we didn't get any details, which sucks. But you know, I'm wondering if is it just going to be maps, or is it going to be a game type, like a certain game type that was a pretty popular suggestion over the late summer and as the game came out, i.e. the search and destroy type of game type, or you know, will there be weapons, skins, characters, or is it just going to be like 5 maps, or is it going to be like 10 maps? We really don't know. Right now, all we can do is speculate, but I hope it's a good chunk of maps. We could use some maps, and I hope they do throw in a new game mode. A new game mode would definitely liven things up a little bit, because we're honestly, like, I don't know, things are getting a little stale. Like, no one likes Capture the Leader. Let's be realistic. You know, it's not an alternative game type you can jump into and have fun. You know, Warzone's dead. Execution's, you know, it's still alive, but it's hanging on by a thread. And you know, then you got King of the Hill and TDM that everybody loves. But you know, sometimes you want to play other things, you know. So hopefully we'll get a new game type. Hopefully we'll get a crap ton of maps, and who knows? We'll have to see. Then they talk about the 12 days of Gearsmas and stuff like that. There will be weekend events during Gearsmas that are not part of Gearsmas. 4% of the population have completed an insane campaign on Gears 3. 20% of players have not touched the campaign and went straight into multiplayer, and 47% have completed the campaign, and Rooftops is never coming back. I know some people might not like that, but try to think about Rooftops with King of the Hill and Team Deathmatch and how much of a clusterfuck that would be, like how awful that would be. But all right, now we go to the next segment, which is questions from the community that he answers, and these are usually pretty stupid, so let's see what we got. Keep in mind, I didn't see this, so I'm just reading information here that I was working at the time. Question 1. Can we have the ability to use more than 3 mutators? Answer. Probably. Unlikely, because coding is possible but needs manpower. So basically what he's trying to say there is, no. It's a waste of time. We're not doing it. Question 2. Why can't our preferred character come up on quick matches? Answer. It can only become one of the characters in memory, Marcus or Drone. They can't keep all 60 characters in memory. You need to load them up yourself. All right, so, I mean, I don't know if that's really a big issue to a lot of people, but, you know, like you join a quick match, you automatically are Marcus or Drone, depending on which team you're on. Then when the round's over, you go back to the character you picked as your default. Honestly, not the biggest issue in the world, but there are those people out there that really, really need things like that to happen, or they'll just go nuts. Question number 4. Any more XP events for Gears 2? Answer. No, that was not right. We're actually up to question 3, but answer. Absolutely. Want people to get Gears 2 wings. There will be over the Christmas holidays. All right, so for those of you who are still playing Gears 2 for some reason, you can get your 100 and grab that golden Asher in Gears 3. Honestly, I think at this point, playing Gears 2 to get a golden Asher in Gears 3 is not really worth your time. But hey, what can you do? Oh, I forgot to mention about the gameplay. This is a team deathmatch on trenches, and if you look at the scoreboard, for those of you who are familiar with competitive Gears, you might recognize one of those gamer tags. Anyway, back to question 3, which I skipped over. Will over-the-top view of Hammer of Dawn be in Horde? No, impossible. Ram Shadow exclusive. Can't be done. So Rod didn't hold any punches on that one, apparently. I don't really have an opinion on that. It was really cool in Ram Shadow doing that, and I think it's cool that it stays like that. Honestly, they probably should have had that for the command center, but what can you do? Any chance of Jacinto returning? Yes, there's a chance. All right, so there you go, folks. Maybe someday Jacinto from Gears 2, great map, will return. If you decide to announce Scourge, will he have the Gears 2 bra? Apparently this was never answered, and they just made bra jokes. Okay. What happened to the music and checkout from the beta? Actually, this is a pretty good question. Memory concerns and then speculation. This is, I guess the OP is speculating here. So actually, I'm not going to add to that. So basically, there's just memory concerns. I'm not going to add somebody who doesn't know what they're talking about, just kind of speculated. Question 8. Will A. Carmine ever get his original lines back? Answer. Don't know. Harder to fix than originally thought. There was a mix-up with the lines. So basically, for those of you who don't know, when you unlock level 75, Anthony Carmine, when you play as him, everything he says is just what Clay says. So one of the lines Clay says is for Anthony. So you're playing for yourself. It was kind of it's a pretty dumb screw up that they should have noticed. I don't know how they don't notice that. The people making the game that out of touch with the stories and characters. I mean, I know they don't care that much, but you think they would know what's going on. That being said, not the biggest problem in the world. If it gets fixed, great. If it doesn't, I will definitely survive. And that was my favorite character in Gears 1 and Gears 2, and that's my feeling on that. And I'm sure a lot of people feel the same. Question 9. What up with the krill being out in daylight? All right, this is ridiculous. I don't need Rod's answer for this. Look, the krill don't get killed by light. They get killed by UV rays. So anyone who paid attention to the Gears 1 story knows the answer. When you look up at the sky in Ram Shadow, I've played through all of Ram Shadow, and for those of you that played Gears, just think back to the end of Gears 1. It was in the middle of the day when you fought Ram, and he had his krill with him. How did he pull that off? Did you look around? Did you look at the sky? Did you not notice the cedars from the story? What did they do? They inked out the sky. That's what they were doing. Why did they ink out the sky? So the krill could attack. The krill don't get killed by the UV rays because there's ink blocking the sky. That's how it works. To anyone asking about that, you don't know what you're talking about, and you don't know anything about the Gears story. Thank you. All right, now what is the actual answer? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, actually, he gave the same answer. I saw his answer, and I was actually getting mad. He's like, Ram's soul is so dark, he provides enough for the krill to survive. But apparently that was a joke. The sky is being inked. They needed to make the game funner. That's, again, we don't need to really rehash it, but what I said is why that happened. That's all you need to know. Okay, the 12 days of Gearsmas. All right, the way this works is there are 12 events, and then there are also separate multiplayer events that are happening simultaneously for the heck of it. All right. On the first day of Gearsmas, which you missed, by the way, that was yesterday, but here's what you could have did yesterday. Level 1 fortifications are free and lots of gift boxes. I got to play 10 waves of Horde going for that achievement, and I can tell you there were a lot of challenges, which led to a lot of gift boxes. On the second day of Gearsmas, team shares damage. I'm not sure why that would, be there. I mean, anyone could just put that mutator on. And the same thing with the third day. I'm sorry. I guess this accounts across all things. So, I guess in multiplayer, there's, team damage. Or friendly fire. That's crazy. If you're not playing in a party, I would say avoid multiplayer today. You're just going to get killed. And don't ever pick up the sniper rifle. Oh, God. All those nerds out there that think they're the best players with the sniper rifle ever. Yeah. Don't pick up the sniper. They're going to get you. Fourth day. They replaced Boom Shot with the Cluck Shot. I'm running out of time here. I got to move along. They replaced Boom Shot with the Cluck Shot. If you guys remember from the Thanksgiving event, they had the Boom Shot with the Cluck Shots, and they shot... It was basically a Boom Shot with a slow-moving chicken projectile. On the fifth day of Gearsmas, Beasts on the cheap. I would presume that the price of characters in Beast mode is lowered on that. Oh, apparently the higher tiers are lower. That's what I'm hearing from my brother. On the 6th day, Tickers and Flame Boomers. I assume that means there'll just be a lot of Tickers and Flame Boomers in Horde. 7th day, Comet Mutator turned on for King of the Hill. I don't get that at all, but that should be interesting. Just run in, break the hill, blow everybody up. On the 8th day of Gearsmas, 4 times XP. Well, for those of you who are struggling to get to level 100, I say, why are you struggling? But, well, here you go. Here's a gimme, 4 times XP. On the 9th day of Gearsmas, Berserkers on every wave and laugh track. Oh, that sounds absolutely awful. I definitely will not play that. Berserkers, for those of you who haven't played Horde, they just destroy everything. Everything you've done, like, everything costs so much to build up, and you got, like, one boss wave of Berserkers, and everything's gone. It's very irritating. 10th day, Lambent Wretches, Polyps, and Formers on every wave. Sounds explosive. 11th day, Snowman's heads a poppin'. Secret. I bet you have snowman heads. 12th day, Mortars incoming. Single shot mortars sprout throughout the maps. So instead of weapon pickups, like the normal stuff, you get mortars with 1 shot in them. Or is it 1 shot and mortar? I don't know. Alright, now for the separate multiplayer stuff, I'm going to overrun a little bit here. But, sorry, that's the sacrifice I'll have to make to get you guys this very important information. Day 1, it's, for the multiplayer stuff, it's Brothers to the End on all maps. Brothers to the End was 2-on-2 team deathmatch, 1 round. And, when I first started playing, I actually wasn't a big fan of it. But the more I played it, the more I really, really, really started to like it. So, well, yeah, it's over now, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But what you can play today is Torpo Tag. Everyone spawns in with a Torpo and a smoke grenade and a pistol. And if you guys remember, that was one of the first events they did. And, yeah, it's fun. It's what it is. Day 3, Can You Dig It? If I recall, that was Diggers and Boltox and maybe the Nasher. Yeah, I feel like the Nasher was in that. So tomorrow, that's back. That was definitely one of the better ones, in my opinion. Basically, it was just people running around, shooting diggers across the map, shotgun battles, people trying to snipe with Boltox in the back. That was definitely one of the better ones. Starting tomorrow, and for 2 days after that, Hardcore Weekend is back! It's Nasher pistol only. Map pickups limited to Boomshot, Digger, Torpo, and Sniper Rifle. There will be no infinite ammo mutator this time. So there you go. It's Hardcore Weekend, a little different, but that looks kind of interesting. It's just weird. It's basically just taking the rifles out of the game. Well, whatever. Day 7 and 8, Boom Snipes is back. If you guys remember that wonderful and glorious event, you spawned in with a boom shot and a sniper, and hilarity ensued. 9 and 10. This is my rifle. This was an event not too long ago. It was you just spawn in with any rifle, and that's it. Maybe a pistol also, I don't remember. Day 11, thanks jibbing. I referenced that earlier. Basically everyone spawns in with that cluck shot, and hilarity ensues. Just imagine everyone spawning in with a slow-moving boom shot that shoots a chicken. You could, I think that one explains itself. Day 12, 1 shot, 1 kill. Everyone spawns in with a sniper rifle. I feel like maybe there was a Boltock involved with this. I might have made that up. That's the last day. You spawned in with a sniper rifle. I guarantee you that. And there also may be more surprises. So who knows? With that being said, guys, that's about all I have on that. Like I said, I'll be at you a little later in the week with Ram Shadow. I didn't want to post it right away because, like I said, I'm going to talk about spoilers and stuff like that. So give people a couple days to finish it up. And I'm sure you guys are done staring at whatever picture he decides to put up. So I will talk to you guys later. And as always, peace.